Hello everybody, we're back here with another video, and today we're going to be doing a mock draft for the NBA. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. But yeah, this is a big video for us, so I hope you guys do enjoy, and y'all can skip to your team. Y'all could be able to see the logo that I'm going to be using. But I hope you guys do enjoy, and I will put all of them at the end of the video so you can see all of them. The Timberwolves are now on the clock with the first pick. Alright, for the number one pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to pick Anthony Edwards. So the Timberwolves actually got pretty lucky here in the draft to get the number one pick. And I think Anthony Edwards is the best fit because the Timberwolves don't need a point guard, don't need center. So LaMelo and James Wiseman out of the picture. And then I just don't see Denny Denny, how do you say his last name? I don't know. But I don't see him going number one. So Anthony Edwards, 6'5", 225 freshman, has potential on defense and is a clanky shooter, but it's good enough and just looks like a really good scorer, good complementary piece to D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell's not the best defender in the world, so to him, have a pretty good defender to the side of him would be really good. I know you do have Malik Beasley at the shooting guard position already, but I could see them trading him or even putting him at the small forward position. And Edwards, he can drive in really well, has some really good athleticism, and can do really good as a complementary piece to D'Angelo Russell and be that really good third option, and that could put the Timberwolves into the playoffs. So his stats here, he averaged 19.1 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 2.8 assists on 40% from the field. I think it's a pretty obvious decision to put him number one. So yeah. The Warriors are now on the clock with the second pick. Alright, for the number two pick, I have the Warriors picking James Wiseman. I know a lot of people are saying they could trade this pick, which I could see them trading to get a better center or throw in Andrew Wiggins and this first round pick to get a pretty good players alongside them. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll trade. But James Wiseman, if they do pick, is a 7'1", 240 center, and he's a freshman. A few, only played a few games with Memphis due to his suspension. When he was there, he can shoot the ball. Does not have the best shooting stats, but can do it. And he looks like he's very tall, so that's very good going for him. And the Warriors really do need a center right now. So I don't know, like saying they would trade it. I don't know. They could. The Hornets are now on the clock with the third pick. Alright, I do have the Charlotte Hornets with the third pick, picking LaMelo Ball. He's a 6'7" point guard, 180, very young, as an 18-year-old, and has a very high upside at the least. Could be like a Michael Porter Williams, or not Michael Porter, Michael Carter Williams. And I see him go to the Hornets because Hornets don't really especially need just one position. So for them to take the best overall player at this spot, I think is very smart. And his passing, you can not teach, like it's unteachable. His passing is very good and has very good vision. He did struggle from 3-point line. But you can get that fixed up in the NBA pretty easy. Mike Carter Williams actually had a very nice rookie season, so if he could play like his rookie whole career, like he'd have even better career than his brother Lonzo. The Bulls are now on the clock with the fourth pick. Alright, for the fourth pick, I have the Chicago Bulls picking Denny Avdija, small forward. He is the best European in this draft, and I don't see that title not going away. While his stats aren't that good, he's a 6'8", 210, with some really good vision, kind of like a Luka Doncic from the European, and has very good vision. And I can see him going to the Bulls because you can see him going like the pointer position, but they have Kobe White. He'll be a really good point guard. So I see them taking him. He does have a very, very high upside, while his stats are not that good, only averaging 4 points per game. His passing and just his potential out on the court made him look so good. But he really didn't even get like too many minutes per game, so you can't really go based on that. The Cavs are now on the clock with the 5th pick. At number 5, I do have the Cleveland Cavaliers picking Obi Toppin. He is the undoubtedly best player in the college basketball this season. Playing for Dayton, he's a 6'9", 220. He is 22 years old, but for him being this talented, it really doesn't matter. He's the most NBA ready player out of this draft, in my opinion. But he's 6'9", really good at driving. Needs to improve the three-pointer a little bit, but man, does he look so good. The Hawks are now on the clock with the 6th pick. All right, number 6, I do have the Atlanta Hawks picking a wing and Isaac Okoro out of Auburn. So, Isaac Okoro, he can play the shooting guard or small forward position. Is 6'6", so probably the shooting guard, as the Hawks have picked DeAndre Ayton, or not DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish last year. So I do see him playing shooting guard, but the Hawks really need to build up a really good defensive shooting guard or wing next side to Trae Young, who is one of the worst defenders in the NBA. So to complement him, you need a defensive wing. And guess who you got? You got the perfect one in Isaac Okoro. The Pistons are now on the clock with the 7th pick. All right, so number 7, I do have the Detroit Pistons picking Onyeka Okongwu. Onyeka Okongwu was a 6'9", 235 freshman out of USC. He played with the likes of Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball with and Chino Hills. And I think Detroit really, they don't like need him, but I know because they do have Christian Wood and Blake Griffin, but the likeliness of Blake Griffin getting injured is very good. And also, you do have Blake Griffin mentoring person and Christian Wood mentoring a person like Onyeka Okongwu. The Knicks are now on the clock with the 8th pick. With the number 8 pick in the 2020 draft, I do have the New York Knicks picking Tyrese Haliburton. He is a point guard, 6'5", can play the shooting guard position, but as the Knicks, I would play him as a point guard. He is 6'5", 175, and was a sophomore with Iowa State this year. And he made that team look really good, and the Knicks especially really need a point guard right here. And I think he is the best available, the second best point guard in the draft besides LaMelo Ball. And so I just think he's really good. He's a really strong fit. He actually has a pretty good three ball, as you can see him making a lot of threes right here. And the Knicks, they can really build around this dude as the 8th pick, and kind of a steal here at the 8th pick for him being so good. The Wizards are now on the clock with the 9th pick. At number 9, I do have the Washington Wizards taking Killian Hayes, a point guard who played for France last year. He is 6'5", 185 pounds, and he'll be a really good complementary piece to Bradley Beal. I know what they're doing right here. I know John Wall will probably be coming back this year, but I do see Killian Hayes more as a project for him playing in the European League. I know he did pretty good in Europe and France, but I do see him kind of learning by John Wall, and I could see the Wizards kind of trading John Wall if Killian Hayes turns out to be the player that they thought he would be. But if not, then he could be a good backup point guard to John Wall and even have some trade value. The Phoenix Suns are now up with the 10th pick, the last pick of this video. All right, at number 10, I do have the Phoenix Suns taking Cole Anthony out of North Carolina with the 10th pick. I think he has one of the higher upsides out of anyone, and probably more NBA ready, even as a freshman, than most of these point guards. He is 6'3", 190, and 20 years old. It's kind of old for a freshman, but I think he'll be a really good complementary piece to Devin Booker, and I know he might not start year one with Ricky Rubio turning 30 years old, but I feel like maybe next year for sure he could take over Ricky Rubio's spot. You could see it's more like a Kobe White, Thomas Satoransky deal where Kobe White didn't start till like mid-March, where they shut down the NBA. But you could see that him being really good as Kobe White. Or he could just be another bust that the Suns pick. But I'm really hoping for his upside because he does have a lot of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is part 1 of the NBA mock draft. We did 1 through 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and bye.